When you think of empaths, you probably picture kind and caring people. Most of us see empathy as a good thing. But did you know that there's a new type of personality called the dark empathy? That's right. In 2020, psychologists at Nottingham Trent University studied 991 people and found that nearly 20% fit the description of a dark empath. Wondering what a dark empath is? Stick around. We're going to share 10 mind-blowing facts about dark empaths. Make sure to watch until the end because the last fact is truly surprising. Number 10. They have traits from the dark triad but don't fit completely. Before 2020, psychologists typically categorized people who didn't fit another diagnosis as empaths, average people, or individuals who'd fit on the dark triad of personality traits. Dark triad personalities harbor a narcissistic, psychopathic, and crafty personality with little or no empathy. However, recent research shows that there may be a new distinct type of person who doesn't fit into those groups. These people are called, yes you guessed it, dark empaths. Unlike people with dark triad traits, dark empaths have dark traits and empathy, which offers advantages and disadvantages to the individual. Number 9. They use cognitive empathy. Did you know there are two types of empathy? The two types are cognitive empathy and affective empathy. Affective empathy, or emotional empathy, is when you actually feel what someone else is feeling. For example, if they see someone in pain, they also feel that pain. Cognitive empathy, on the other hand, is using your mind to understand another person's perspective without feeling their emotions. Dark empaths are good at cognitive empathy but not so good at affective empathy. Number 8. They score differently on personality traits. People who fit the dark empath category score differently on the Big 5 personality traits compared to average people. Dark empaths scored higher in extroversion and neuroticism. Interestingly, they are also more agreeable and less aggressive than those with dark triad traits. Number 7. They have a higher overall well-being. Dark empaths reported having a higher quality of life compared to those with only dark traits and no empathy. They feel less anxious and enjoy social interactions more. This suggests that even when empathy is used for bad purposes, it still has protective qualities that can boost one's quality of life. Number 6. They have a harsh sense of humor. The study by Haim found that dark empaths use malicious humor more often than neurotypicals or regular empaths. Malicious humor, introduced by Sigmund Freud, is the most destructive form of humor as it belittles those perceived as beneath them. This type of humor hurts the targets and reinforces the dark empath's negative feelings, causing them to continue despite the harm it causes. Number 5. They feel more shame than neurotypicals. Regular empaths feel a lot of shame, which makes sense because they are generally altruistic and feel bad about their rare misdeeds. Surprisingly, dark empaths also report high levels of shame despite their frequent dark behaviors. Shame helps people learn from their mistakes, but dark empaths still engage in harmful behaviors. More research is needed, but it's comforting to know that dark empaths feel shame when they've wronged someone. Number 4. They have better relationships than dark triad individuals. Because they have empathy, dark empaths have closer and more fulfilling relationships than those with only dark triad. Even though they often use empathy maliciously, it helps them avoid conflicts. Dark triad individuals have unstable relationships because they are aggressive and exploitative. Dark empaths, however, feel more shame and are less likely to exploit others, making them somewhat better in relationships. Number 3. They excel in certain careers. Dark empaths might not be the best people to have in your personal life, but they excel in careers like first responders, surgeons, and social workers. These jobs require detachment from emotions during high-stress situations. Dark empaths are good at detaching their behavior from their empathy, making them effective in these fields. Number 2. They use relational aggression. Dark empaths are more likely to use relational aggression like gossip or rumors rather than outright aggression. They know how to hurt people deeply and often damage reputations while appearing sweet and innocent themselves. This indirect aggression is harder to defend against because the damage is done by the time the target finds out. Number 1. They are emotional shapeshifters. Dark empaths are highly manipulative and use empathy to blend in and please any crowd. They can read people's emotions like a microscope and quickly adapt, making them appear likable and charming. This makes them dangerous because people easily fall for them. It's important to remember that being empathetic doesn't necessarily mean someone is good. We hope these facts about dark empaths helped you recognize if you know any yourself. Which fact was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any psychology videos. Thank you for watching.